when they say the administration seemingly doesn't have a plan here, that's not just politics. That's not just partisan posturing. There is some truth to that, because right now, what the admin is trying to do, and here I'll give Trump a little bit of credit on this, okay? He is living in the post-Iraq war quagmire world, right? He recognizes that like a 20-year occupation of Venezuela is not going to be good for anybody, right? It's not going to be good for the legacy of Trump. It's not going to be good. It's going to, frustrate people, especially if that military intervention happens under his watch. He knows that, which is part of the reason why he just immediately dropped the Machado thing, right? He was like, fucking Machado, unpopular. Nobody gives a shit about you. Sorry. We're not going to work with you. And that's why he's trying to work with the existing Maduro government that is under this threat that if they don't play ball, what will happen to them is exactly what happened to Maduro. We can come in and out of your country as we see fit, and we can extract your leaders if we want to. We can just create like a fake narrative, or we can just assassinate you if we want to, right? So that's the dynamic at play here. The dynamic at play here is Trump recognizes that he cannot militarily occupy Venezuela, but he wants to control the Venezuelan government. However, if the current Venezuelan government does not play ball with the Trump administration's demands, or if they continue having a degree of autonomy in this process that sometimes sometimes be tricky for Trump to control, then he's cooked. Because obviously, the best thing that could happen here is if Maria Machado was right, and that the Chavistas are gone and they won by 70%, and every Venezuelan is like begging for military intervention and to sell off all of the Venezuelan natural resources, right? Like if that was the case, that would be the best scenario. You go in, you fucking kidnap Maduro, government falls apart, you implement Machado as the leader, nobody is actually even mad, right? You completely stabilize this new puppet state. There's no reason for unimaginable repression. There's no conflict. There's no civil war. There's no 8 million Chavistas with weapons that are a part of like the national defense force that will then take up arms against the new puppet state. All of that stuff doesn't happen, right? And then you can dump boatloads, tens of billions of dollars into the Venezuelan refineries, as America once did prior to Chavez's takeover, right? And you get to refine that sweet, juicy, thick Venezuelan crude. Right? But obviously, you can't do that. Obviously, this is not going to happen. So now he's stuck. And now it's entirely in the hands of Maduro's successor.